anymore. And I told him everything. And he was like, well, if you want to come up with the same play, like, you can. And I debated forever. Like, I didn't know if I'd do it or not. And then it was like last minute, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. And it was like August something when we did.
That's good, dude. How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
I can't complain.
Dress sharp.
I got a ticket.
You got a ticket?
A speeding ticket?
No.
No.
Well, the guy said I was speeding. I didn't know that between the police station and going through where we have that restaurant there, the Italian or something restaurant, the speed limit is 25.
Yep.
I didn't know. I thought it was 35 truck. Therefore, I can drive 40.
Therefore, I can drive 40.
I do the same too, 5 miles.
And therefore, I can drive 40.
The police pulled me over. I didn't know. And he said, do you know? I said, no. I didn't know. He said, you didn't know? I said, no. He said, well, where are you going? And I said, I'm coming here to work. So you don't know. I said, I don't use this road. I don't use this road. He said, okay. So I gave him my driver's license. I gave him the insurance, the registration. He sat in the car. Do you know why I pulled? I said, no, I don't know. Why would I know? I was driving up. I was going up. He said, this is 25 mph speed zone. I said, I didn't know. So he said, you have a second problem. I said, what is the problem? He said, the right hand side there, the brake light is out.
He gave you a brake light ticket?
Oh, man.
That is ridiculous.
He gave you a warning or something.
That is a warning. Then he said I should. He asked me if I would fix it. I said yes. That 3 weeks ago, I went to Honda. You know, I'm driving an Acura. But we don't have an Acura dealership. So I went to Honda. They tested it and I said that the light was okay. That's what I told him. I didn't know that it's bad. If it was bad, they would have fixed it for me. Are you going to fix it? I said yes. And he said, take the ticket. If you fix it on Wednesday, come and I'll take it off. I'll give you warning. I said, why don't you give me the warning now?
Yeah, for real, right?
He said, if you give me the warning, I will not go and fix it. So I said, okay. I went to, after class at 11 o'clock, I arrived to Green Valley, the credit union. My niece is doing an MBA, one of the prestigious universities in Ghana, and I'm paying his school fees. So I went to the credit union to borrow money to go and send it to her. Coming, additional cost.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but I'm going to get it. Let us continue. I've told you that we need this 14, 16, and 17 for our final. That is 12, 13, 14, 16, and 17. Now we only have four weeks left, but I hope we will be able to finish it. Do you see? Yeah, we'll be able to finish it. And the third test, I think, is on the 16th. 16th to I think 19th, 3 days for you to take. When it's time, I will open it for you to do it. And do know, I don't know why these athletes are not coming. Do you know that I have been fighting the dean? The dean doesn't want me to reset the date for for students who miss tests or due date assignments. I've been fighting.
If you're a basketball player, you're going to miss some of those dates.
Yeah.
Travel all over the place. Don't you know that, right?
Yeah, and so I've been telling some of the students, they don't even read the emails that are sent out. They don't read. You saw that I wrote and sent these emails with the assignments, assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, assignment 4. Some students don't read the emails are sent out. This morning when I came and then I opened my email, somebody had sent out. The assignments are this individual doesn't know what to do. I said, I wrote back immediately. I sent you an email with what? The assignments, new assignment. I have asked all students to ignore the assignments on the syllabus. Didn't you read it?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. And you see that in doing all this, students, they go and report. He's not doing the work. And you saw that it was the report by your friend, J. Falls. Do you see that I open assignments, set test days, and I change this for students? It was this that has led this fight. But the interesting thing is that Jay made an assignment, a quiz on 28, and he came to me. On the 28th, I made an assignment, I made a quiz.
Good morning.
Good morning. I want you to check on something for me. Is that okay? After class?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mark, he came to me, I was in my office. I said, it is you. This person is. And now you see, you've come for this same thing that you have called the interim team. You see the point I'm making? You did that. Now, because you had not missed a quiz or test, you found out, you thought that I don't have to adjust time for any other student. And now look, the first assignment for this class, the basketball players, I think 4 of them, they missed it. You understand what I'm saying? They missed it. What would I do? You see the point I'm making? This interim dean is monitoring me and you're freaking. The question is that these basketball players, they were to play tournament representing the school.
Yeah, but Dr. Berko,
you understand what I'm saying?
They
represent the school. Should I punish them? No. I can't try that. Yes.
I had a question because, like the assignment 1 and 2 that I emailed you about, I really just didn't understand how to do it. And I didn't know what to do, but I was like asking people in the class, like if I was supposed to do, like, I didn't know that I got your email saying that the assignments were on Moodle, but when I clicked on like assignment 1, it just like said to submit assignment 1, but it didn't say what the assignment was. So I was confused,
I mean, she never took a class with you, Dr. Berko.
Sir, I'm
She doesn't
sorry,
know.
I didn't know.
I sent an email listing assignment 1 is this, assignment
Yes,
2 is this, assignment 3 is this, assignment 4 is this, and I referred to students
I get that. I read
the
the email.
pages So you cannot say that it did not say anything.
No, I read the email. I saw the email, but I didn't understand how to do the assignment. And I asked you after class.
If you Google the question,
there is a difference between
sometimes.
I did not understand the assignment and the assignment was not there. It was there.
I didn't say that it wasn't there. I got the email. I'm saying when I went to Moodle, I didn't know how to do the assignment. Because Moodle just had a place to submit the assignment. And I asked you after class, and then I sent you an email. And when one of the basketball players showed me how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, read the case, the assignment, read it, and then answer what? Answer the questions.
I apologize.
That's all.
I mean, she didn't know what
But
to do.
you see the point that I'm making. Now, somebody is representing the school. He goes out to play baseball. Right? He goes out to play basketball. Soccer. And then misses an assignment or a quiz. Morally, don't you think that I should accommodate this and let the individual who misses because he's represented the school to do it? Yeah, how to do that? Now, if you have a family emergency, one of our students here, Chris' uncle died in Richmond. If he comes back and misses a quiz or test, what do I have to do? I have to let him do it. Yes. That's a reasonable excuse. It's different from the one who is sitting down here and that doesn't care. You see, I will not allow that person who is here and will not do it and misses it. Will not even read this in the dates. I'm not going to do it. But somebody with an emergency, somebody representing the school, the college. I mean, why? I cannot punish these students like that. I have to let them do it. That's a reasonable accommodation. Mara Mazura, this is what he does. If you miss a quiz or a test or an assignment, he will let you write a 10-page essay. You see, before he allows you to do it. But I don't do that. If you miss it, legitimate claim that you missed this thing, that you went to Augusta to play basketball. You missed it. I have to let you do it. I was a soccer player. My college days, I was playing soccer. And I was a college athlete, 100 meters, 200 meters. We would go and play a match or a game. After the game, you are so tired that there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Should my professor punish me because I was available to do it? No. There's no way I can do it. You see? And students should be reasonable to report. Legitimate claims, not something like this. Now let us go on. Let us go on and move faster. Now we talked about, you remember, we discussed this, and it was an interesting discussions that we did, that do we, in building relationships as salespersons, do we meet these characteristics? As I said, it is unlikely that we can meet all this. But you see, we have to work on them. You have to work on them. You remember when this man, Force, I ran out of my patience. This one, I ran out of my patience because for 3 consecutive years that he has been in my class, he has made a report about me. And I was angry. Anybody at all will be angry for this. But why? Even when I gave, I think was it last year, I gave a test, a quiz on Thanksgiving 24. Instead of doing it, he went to the interim team, how do we call it? John Slade went to the province to report. Consistently, he's been doing that. And therefore, I felt that I had to express my anger, which was excessive. Do you see? After 1 or 2 days, I sat back and said, no, this should not have happened. But it should not have happened if he had not done what he did. He came to me, and I reset that distance. Marketing management 450. It was due on 28. He missed it. He came to me on 28, and I reset it for 29 for him to do it. You see the point here? You have to work on it. If you know that you run out or you make a mistake, you have to work on it as a salesperson. Now, what do I do? Make your life better. That is the essence of selling. I'm selling. I have to be patient. I have to care for my students. I have to do that. And I have been doing that. Look, I have shown you at least examples that if you go to my office now, I showed you some textbooks. You see, I showed you some textbooks that I purchase and give to students for students to use. And after the class, I ask them to return the books to me so that somebody else can also use it. I have books there. That is what I've been doing with people not even knowing. I have contributed money to help students to buy books here. It is not only here. When I was in South Carolina, I was doing it. South Carolina State University. I have taught the economics. I did it. Albany State University in South Georgia, that's a big university, right? I helped students. I care about my students as my customers. Now, if you are doing this, if you make the mistake, know that you are a customer, you are a salesperson. Work on the mistake. While you have to build a relationship with the customer so that the customer will remember and keep coming back to do business with you. So we talked about this, and you see, these personal characteristics, as we talked about, are very, very, very important. They are important in the sense that if you want to make personal friends, business is friendship. It's making friends. I went to Atlanta on Friday. When I was going, I carried 3 bags of clothes to be cleaned by the dry cleaning business. You know, from here to Atlanta is a 6.5, 7 hours drive. But I find it important to do the business there. I'm going back. When I went there, I had not gone there from when? It's June or something like that of last year. My clothes were there. I picked them and brought them. I have dropped some there. At least not less than 100 shirts, suits, pants there. They will be there. Even if I don't go there for 1 or 2 years, they will be there.
If you leave your clothes with a dry cleaners for 1-2 months, they are gone. You put it out for sale. But they will not do that for me. Why? Because of friendship. Business is what? Building relationships. When I got there, this person, the owner was not there. The attendant there picked up the phone and called. He said, oh, he's here. Well, we talked. Dropped my clothes. Yeah. Relationship. Business. How does that sound? It makes sense. Build relationship. You see? Now, so business relationship. You see, relationship revolves around business or salespersons. And business relationships are like what? Friendships. And we have to understand that. You see, your customers. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry myself to talk about it because it will be the same. I mean, texting in class, not paying attention, because it will be the same, and you are not the only one who does it.
It was an emergency.
I said you are not the only one who does it. You see, it is an addiction. Yeah, it is an addiction among you young people. These young people take interest on texting than to pick up the book and read. What I'm saying is true. My friend Dr. Watt, his niece is here. I give right to her. Sometimes I go and pick her and then send her home. Throughout the drive, you see, throughout the drive, she will be on the mobile phone. You see? Then one day I asked her, so the way that you are doing, do you read like that? Do you take the time to read like that? I have been picking you up and down. You don't even watch if I'm driving carelessly or not. You don't watch. You don't watch. I mean, what is it hurting? Does it hurt for you to spend 30 minutes, 15 minutes in the classroom watching discussions and keeping your mobile phone, and then after 15 minutes you go and check if you have text messages and you respond? It doesn't hurt. It is not only here. It is a global issue. It is not only with one. It is not only with one person. It is not with you alone. What I'm saying is true. I don't know where we are heading to. Technology is good. And I was discussing, I went to John Sneed and I was discussing what I found when I was in Atlanta. Now, if you are driving on the highway 85, getting to Atlanta, before you go to Atlanta, you see the directions, the exits, exit 21, exit 22, this exit, they are all computerized. You see this is the computers there on the highways. And yesterday when I was coming, I was not reading, I missed. And it took me about 30 to 40 minutes for me to retrieve my way back to 85 North. Yes. Technology, it is what? Beneficial. but it has its attendant problems. And it is happening in the classrooms. Even if you are outside and you see these older people, these women, men, the whole attention is on the text messages, on the mobile phone. And that is why some people, and they run into gutters and break their legs. So finally, it is not only you. So as we said, let's go back to our discussions. So business is about relationship. Business builds relationships, and it turns out to be what? Personal relationships. And as I said, going to Atlanta, I had to pack clothes, shirts that I had worn over the past 6 months or so. That's why I want to clean. But there are dry cleaners here. You see, they are here in Preston where I live. We have dry cleaners there. But I don't want to give business to them. Why? Because I don't know them. I have built relationships over the past 20 years with this dry cleaning. It looks as if I'm part of that. So you see that relationships does not stop only at the park or the movie. Business evolves like that and become friends. So if you go, you see that trust and wisdom with relationships, they grow over time. Let us see. Let us see this. You see, you build acquaintances. You build acquaintances. Look at the gradient. Do you see? Acquaintances breeds into friendship. And the friendship becomes what? Intimate friend. That is how it brings. And you see that here, the relationship grows very strong. So if we are salespersons, we are courteous, we meet some, not all of the characteristics of being salespersons. We work on our mistakes as salespersons. But we do know that the business that we do, if the customer comes to us, we don't know the customer. The customer comes to us for the first time. If we treat the customer right, we build friendship with the customer. We build long-term relationship with the customer. And the customer will come back. So we move on. To move up in the levels of friendship requires what? Time. It's not one day affair. Look at this. When you meet at first, you begin to know each other. You begin to listen. And then begin to pay attention, attend to the customer. Establish goodwill with your friends. Be there for your friend. Talk, communicate, share information together. This is what it is talking about. Do that. This morning, as I told you, I went to Green Valley to do something. I was coming, the police pulled me over. When he pulled me over, I picked up my phone looked at it, my friend, I have friends, at least I have about 3 or 4 friends who are medical doctors here, from South Carolina, Orangeburg. Why is it that I have not heard from you for a long time like this, Uncle? You see, I have not reached out to him for some time now. So, what I did was that I responded by expressing what? Sorry. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to stay, on the right path by communicating with him. In fact, when I came here, when I needed a prescription, he would call Walmart. I was not using the prescription of the doctors here. Relationship, trust each other. This is business. My communication with him, his communication with me, improves my life. My communication with him improves his life. Everybody sells. Everybody is a salesperson. I know what is on your tie there, down there. Everybody sells. Selling improves their lives. The business builds relationships to improve each other's life. We are all customers to each other. Because if you suggest something to me that is reasonable, and I listen, use it, it improves my life. That is all that selling is about. So, we have relationship marketing and customer retention. Relationships leads to retention. The customer will keep coming back here. Transaction sell. You sell once. I have this to sell. You buy it. It's finished. But do you see relationship marketing selling here? You see, it's ongoing, periodically, stays in touch. For about 6 months now, I have not gone to the dry cleaners. But on Saturday, I was there in the morning. I've gone back. Why? Because of the relationship between me and the dry cleaners. Somebody, one of my friends, needs legal help. I went to an attorney here who helped me to bring my nephew here. My nephew is in the pre-med program here. My baby sister's son is here. The Homeland Security denied it because I had not had the adoption certificate from Ghana. So I had to go to this lawyer to reopen the case. And the approval came. He attended the interview they gave him the distinct diagnosis here. Now, because I've known him, because he helped me, improved my situation. When somebody needs or needed legal representation, I've gone back to him. That's what the relationship is about. And you see that we become one, partners to each other. He's helping me, I'm helping him. He's going to get money now by becoming an advocate for this attorney. Become an advocate. So while he is improving my situation, I'm also helping him to improve his situation. He's making the money. So if you go out as a salesperson, if you go out, whatever you do, note that you are improving little things that you do will improve the life of somebody. Business is all about be patient. If the customer can show that you care, open up nicely. Build a relationship for the customer to keep coming back. The customer become what? Your lifetime customer. Maybe you think that you are losing. It is true that you lose if you discount the merchandise. You lose money. But if you keep the customer for 1 or 2, 3, 4 years, you see that the revenue that you generate will exceed the expenses that you make on the customer. Therefore, relationship marketing and retaining your customers are very, very, very important. So take note. Marketing relationships builds what? Loyalty. It leads to retention. The customer will keep coming back. It is the relationship, as said earlier, that provides key to retain the customer, for the customer to come back. If you don't treat the customer well, the customer is not going to come back. I am an advocate to this dry cleaning in Atlanta. I went unannounced. Anytime I'm going, when I was in South Carolina, anytime I was going at Albany, when I was going, I would collect friends who bring me their clothes and I will go and clean for them. I have become what? An advocate for them. So learn to do this. Do that. The product and its service complement. Customer service. What does this mean? Is it a product? Or what is it? Let's see. Let's see. And let us look at this. The marketing mix. Oh, we have time. Don't hide. Don't hide your food. We are not going to take it from you. Eat it. Even though Chris, don't laugh. He has converted. Sims has converted the classroom into what? A restaurant.
You crazy.
But he didn't pay. He didn't pay to use this as a restaurant. And instead of sharing, he's hiding the food. Eat it. Don't worry. This involves this customer service. We let the customer know the product, our offering, the price of the offering, the distribution. Where is it that the product or the shop is located? And the promotion. Promotion takes so many forms. Communicating to the customer about the nature of the offering. Buy 2, get 1 free. You see, it can take the form of person-to-person talking. Promotion takes so many forms. All this involves customer service. And this will lead to the exchange. This exchange takes place. He went to, I don't know if he went to Hot and Ready. You went there? You went to Hot and Ready? Mark, you know Hot and Ready? What is it?
Little Caesars.
Huh?
Little Caesars pizza.
No? Family Feud, you missed it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Do you know Hot and Ready? You don't know? Ask him to tell you. That is Little Caesars.
Dang. You know what he said?
Little Caesars. It says hot and ready. that is in marketing. That is the positioning of that fast food. It says what? Hot and ready. If you go to Subway, it says eat fresh. If you go to McDonald's, it says what? I'm loving it. That's marketing. You are aware of all this. Now, the only thing is that you have to convert it into marketing. You understand all this. You understand all this. It's hot and ready. $5 to get a big one.
Hey, you know it was free today though.
Yeah, it was free.
Huh?
They had
This was free.
Yeah, they had
From where?
Little Caesars.
Here?
Yeah, this was
On campus?
11:30 to 1.
at Little Caesars.
Did you eat some?
Yeah, that's where I got this one.
No, I mean Platon.
It was at Little Caesars.
Student Center?
No,
Oh my
Little Caesars
God,
around the
bro.
corner.
You didn't hear what I said? It was at the Little Caesars.
Oh, Little Caesars? You go there, you give it to you if you are free?
Yeah.
If you are a student?
No, it's
No, it was free for everybody. This lunch conference.
Today?
Yeah.
from 11:30 to like 1 or something, 2 or something.
Now, Chris, what is yours?
I didn't go.
He ain't go.
You didn't go?
Yeah.
Look. You need to watch. You need to watch Sims. Sims should have called you.
No, they told me, but they said it was busy. It's free from.
Yeah, it's about over now, 11:30 to 1.
Yeah. 11:31.
You want me to break the class now for you to go, Chris?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you can drive there.
I know.
Is your car here?
Yeah.
If your car is not here, use my car to go and get it. I'm nice. You want to go?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So we move on. After the sale, what happens? Do you see? Expectations. We talk about quality of the transaction. This is of the exchange. We don't buy the product just because we have the money. We expect the benefits that we derive by spending the money on it. Now you see that it's perception. But note that perception is different from one customer to the other. The food that Sims is eating, if we do the evaluation, do you see someone say, oh, the taste is good. And you said, oh, the taste is not good. I'm getting it simply, but I'm only hungry. I want to fill my stomach. You see, we are evaluating it.
And it's free. Another evaluation is that it's free.
Free. But don't show us the sole of your shoes. Did he listen? Sims? Did Chris hear what I said?
He said,
He's showing the sole of his shoes to us. We don't want to see it. Thank you, sir. It's free. Anything that is free It's good. We will take it. Service quality. So, people buy the product. Why do people buy products? Do you see? There are several things associated with buying. The tangibles and the intangibles. But in buying the product, you see that people even look at the way that the package is designed. Some people buy the package, they want it why? For decoration purposes. Do you see? We have here, while we have the intangible, we have the tangible. The intangible are the attributes. Just the attributes. What is it that is doing? You see? The packaging, the color, the name itself, and what is what? The services provided by the salespersons. And if you talk about reputation, we are talking about what? The image, the brand itself. It is very, very important. We buy the product. He bought this for free. But then the intangible, what is associated, the taste of it, the taste derived, the tongue, what the tongue is telling us, it tastes good.
It really ain't free though. Because you gotta use your gas to go get it. And it's gonna make you use the bathroom and you gotta pay for toilet paper.
Okay. So.
Yeah, you ain't think about that out of me.
So here, you see that, here, you see, plus what? These are the attributes that come with the product. You see. Let us stop on this and then continue. And we had an interesting chat. Don't go. Come here. Oh. Is he upset?
You're having a bad day.
Oh, okay. Now, we were discussing this. We discussed a lot. And it is addiction. It's not for only one person. You see, I did not select one person or pick on her. I said it is an addiction for everyone.
She's not mad at that, Dr. B. She was over there crying and she's stuff. Something wrong with her. She need to be checked to the mental hospital. Stay there.
I was talking to Mark about what I'm going through, and please help me to do this fight. If an assignment is to please do it, don't wait. If a test is posted, go and do it.
Knock it out.
Yeah.
When is our next one?
Because the interim dean is fighting with me. Why? Because Chris, for instance, had an emergency, went home. There was death in his family. If he comes back, what do I have to do? But he's upset.
Tell the dean come see me.
Tell him I will do that.
Tell him. What building is this? Hood. Who? Hood. I'm from the hood. Tell the dean come see me.
Yes, sir. It seems